This is a very special broadcast, and of course, we must pray. And prayer we must, this very evening and always going forward. And I will pray in the language of heaven, because Chukwukika Biama is in control of all that we have been doing and will continue to do until Biafra is restored and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable zoological republic are set free. Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile Chukwukika Biama onye na-efewe n'aja aha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọbụla na ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị na ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebe dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro iwe nye anyị ndụ ala nke dị n'uwere n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile otu niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọbụla anya ka ike niile na ọ gbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị, nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee eziokwu mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe na Chineke na ihe ndị kwuru anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwe na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe. Agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbọgba ebe niile dị iche iche onye nwe na Chineke nna ihere bụ nke ndị dị etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-eto gị, wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile. Onye ọbụla anyị ya na-azọpụta, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na ọtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise ise ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're connecting from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much, and remember, please share the video. Share the video to all platforms. Share it to family and friends. Let them know what is going on in the country called Nigeria. We cannot live our life in the hand of the conventional media because the conventional media are so scared. They cannot present to us the truth. They cannot say it the way it is. They're always trying to dance the tension and try to play a script that is not what is happening in the country of Nigeria. That is why we are here on daily basis, trying to debunk every lie that they are pushing forward against indigenous people in the country of Nigeria, more especially the Biafrans and the Oduduwans. We will continue to say the record straight and continue to speak the truth. We are not speaking against anybody. We are not talking down against anybody. We are not speaking hate speech against anybody. We are saying live and let live. And for those who have said that we will not live, they will not live either. They won't have their own life. And we will not allow them to take our life. We will not allow them to take any inch of Biafran land, just as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said. No inch of Biafran land will be lost to the Janjaweed. They are fighting so hard to make sure that they destroy the indigenous people. But they have gotten, Chukwukika Biama have given us somebody who is stronger than them. Chukwu Kabema knows what is about to happen. That is why he brought us Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to make a mighty revelation that have woken up every tribe in the country called Nigeria. It doesn't matter their religion, it doesn't matter their sex, it doesn't matter what they are. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu touched every heart and woke them up. And today, everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said is happening. That is why you have to ask for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the voice of the masses, speaking up for every indigenous tribe. He wasn't speaking just for the Igbos. He wasn't speaking just for the Southerners. He was speaking for every indigenous tribe. And today, everything he has said is coming to pass. It's coming to pass. And people are repeating those things that he has said that they have denied. Today, those things are the front banner. Those things are the things that everyone is saying. People have now picked courage to speak up. Initially, what we hear on their media is that the unity of Nigeria is not negotiable. But today, you see people, even senators and so-called elders, coming out to speak openly and say that the unity of Nigeria is negotiable. All thanks to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who made that possible. Going again, fight wider. If you go wider, you will see people, even from the north, speaking the truth, fearlessly coming out to say the truth. Exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been saying. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not committed any crime. He had just set the record straight and woken up people. And now I want you to listen. A voice from the north telling you exactly the situation of Nigeria. Why Nigeria will not remain together. Why breakup is the only solution. Listen. A voice from the north.
No. When you take the history of Nigeria, from the very beginning, when we were amalgamated, to the very beginning we became a nation, we got it altogether wrong. You bring in people of different culture, different beliefs, different socialization, different milieu, different outlooks, merge them together by force to form a nation. Only the initial builders of Nigeria had a clear vision and a mission, devoid of any sentiment. Soon thereafter, it became clear that it was a wrong union. It was a union that was not properly negotiated. We could have remained a great country if we had isolated our own identities, peculiarities, culture, while contributing to build a nation just like America. But we ended up having people from one generation, one set of leaders to another, everybody coming with a vision and a mission, and destroying the previous ones he made, even if they are good, because they are put in place by an imaginary enemy. Secondly, we have a nation where we celebrate criminals. It is only in Nigeria that somebody will clearly steal and loot hugely from the public treasury. And then after some times, you see him receiving national honors. You see him being given chieftaincy titles. You see him being called king, prince, or an emir. That is an indicator that we are yet to be there. We also form a nation. Only the initial builders of Nigeria had a clear vision and a mission, devoid of any sentiment. Soon thereafter, it became clear that it was a wrong union. It was a union that was not properly negotiated. We could have remained a great country if we had isolated our own identities, peculiarities, culture, while contributing to build a nation just like America. But we ended up having people from one generation, one set of leaders to another, everybody coming with a vision and a mission, and destroying the previous ones he made, even if they are good, because they are put in place by an imaginary enemy. Secondly, we have a nation where we celebrate criminals. It is only in Nigeria that somebody will clearly steal and loot hugely from the public treasury. And then after some times, you see him receiving national honors. You see him being given chieftaincy titles. You see him being called king, prince, or an emir. That is an indicator that we are yet to be there. We also have a complacent followership, a followership that is satisfied with collecting 500 naira to vote, 1,000 naira to vote, a bar of soap, a tin of milk. On that basis, he surrenders his franchise. It means we are not conscious of our civic duties and responsibilities as a nation. Majority of the common people that are complaining now are also contributing to the destruction of the country in collaboration with the colleagues of the elites. While the elites are losing the treasury, they are hailing them. Today, if a northerner were to be caught stealing 10 billion naira and he is taken to court, believe me honestly, you will see northern organizations, northern elites, some of them saying that he is being persecuted because he's a northerner, because he's a Muslim.
We also saw it in southern Nigeria.
We had such an incident. I can give you, if you give me time. A former managing director of a bank in Nigeria, in northern Nigeria, in between his wife, his house girl, his younger brother, himself, stole 3 billion naira directly from shareholders' money.
Allegedly.
Yeah, no. Yeah, just wait. He was taken to court. And he appeared only once. Before the next adjournment date, two prominent Islamic scholars, a member of Jama'at al-Nasr al-Islam, and an elder went and visited the president, interceded on his own behalf. By the next adjournment date, the Attorney General entered a nolle prosequi in his own favor. 4 years after...
And that was the end of the case.
4 years after, I saw his name with OON, without being extended presidential political diplomacy, without degazetting his name until they degazetted him. I still have the gazette. He has not been degazetted. 9 years after, another governor from South, maybe he was looking for GCON because this one was giving OON for stealing 3 billion naira. That southern state governor stole 30 billion naira. He was also charged to court. South Elders Forum, members of the Christian Association of Nigeria, Secretary General of Khan visited Mr. President in the villa. I still have the video on NTA. They said, Mr. President, our son being persecuted. The money said had been stolen by him. Does that money belong to the federal government or to the state government? And the president said the money belongs to him. They said he is our son, we have forgiven him. And that was the end of the story. As if Islam and Christianity is about stealing and looting the public treasury. Until we dispose of this mentality of using religion to intimidate government and to intimidate other people, we have a very, very long way to go. We must not wear the face of Moses and hang the heart of Pharaoh if we want this country to grow.
Okay. That is the situation. Nigeria was never meant to survive. Nigeria was never meant to be together. Nigeria is a company and not a country. People, the diversity is so much that the diversity is a diversity that will bring death, a diversity that will bring destruction, a diversity that will make sure that people are down and they will never survive, a diversity that will make sure that the country is insecure. That is why you have to break it up so that people will go their separate ways and survive. And if you think a joke, even those who are calling themselves one Nigeria are not spared. They are only accepting the one Nigeria because of the situation. They are only selling their own birthright because of the situation. They are silent, pretending that it's all well, when they know very well that it's not well. They are suffering even more. Nigeria has become a shame to people who call themselves one Nigeria. And their shame is shaming me. It is sad that they are shameless. How can you shame somebody who is shameless? The only people who are concerned are people who are calling for the breakup of this contraption. The people who are calling for the breakup are the only people who cares about what is happening. They are the only people who care about the masses, and they are the only people who are seeking for a solution, and no one else. If you think it is all well and it's a joke, listen to this very voice that is speaking. This is how low Nigeria have gotten.
And even carry their passport to say they are not Nigerians, because the target there is Nigerians. If you go to Congo, they are not comfortable with Nigerians. If you go to Zimbabwe and Zambia, they are not comfortable with Nigerians. In fact, even a country that is close to Nigeria as Ghana have a problem with the Nigerians. There is a problem, there is a general trait that Nigerians have. There's unnecessary aggression that other people don't find comfortable.
Why do you think there's seemingly an influx of Nigerians in most African countries?
Because their country, I think because of the terrorism effect that is going on in their country, and again because of the bulging population and the high rate of unemployment, so they are operating like Chinese. They are finding a way they can deposit their population. Unfortunately, they are depositing themselves with their Nigerian cultures, which do not fit in us. Even in Nairobi here, when you go to Kilimani here, we always see Nigerians opening, wanafungua bunduki, wanataka kupigana na the Kenyans. Those kind of things we have to make sure that they stop. If you go to Donholm, they are doing very crazy things with our ladies, and those are the things that in fact, even this week on Sunday, the police arrested 3 people. Some of them were Nigerians with fake money. M-Pesa, they are hacking into our M-Pesa. They are having fake money, illegal trade that are done by these guys. We are only asking Nigerians and other foreigners in our country that let them live within the norms and traditions of the people of that host country, for them to enjoy the freedom and everything that that country.
After watching this video, will you still be calling yourself a member of One Nigerian? Will you still be asking, why are they talking for breakup? Will you still be asking, why are people asking for breakup? These are the reasons, obvious reasons why we are asking for a breakup, and the only solution remains breakup. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has laid the foundation for Nigeria to be what it's supposed to be. He has laid the foundation, and the more you continue to reject this fact that breakups remain the only solution, the more you continue to dip yourself more into more trouble. The only solution for the problem of Nigeria is referendum. Referendum. Conduct a referendum. Let the people decide where they belong. There is nobody that is a patriotic citizen of Nigeria. Nobody is a Nigerian. As I speak now, nobody is a Nigerian. Nobody can be patriotic to Nigeria. It doesn't matter how you paint it. It doesn't matter how you try to coat it. Nobody. Not even those who call themselves leaders. They are not patriotic to their so-called Nigeria. They are not patriotic. That is why they cannot be able to develop themselves, even their own area, even their own village. Many of them who have been governors, who have been president, go to their place. You see, there is no development. They still lack road, they still lack water, they still lack the basic amenities of life, because they are not patriotic. And no one is patriotic to that so-called name, Nigeria. The only solution remains a breakup. It remains a breakup. And our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have laid a foundation that they will follow. Referendum. A peaceful solution. Referendum. Conduct a peaceful referendum so that every tribe will decide where they belong. They will go back home and form a constitution. Run a system we want to run. Even if they want to practice Sharia, they will practice it without anybody interrupting. People who want to practice a secular system will practice it without anybody interrupting. People will live peacefully. Their economy will grow. They will grow at a standard that will benefit everybody. But not in this very concocted company of Britain that they are running now. A company that was supposed not to be a nation, supposed to be a company, private company that they are running now. The only way to save life in the country of Nigeria is to break it up. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to prosper our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to strengthen him, give him more life and more revelation. Continue to strengthen him. Very soon he's going to come out. No man born of a woman can stop the freedom. Every well-meaning person who is asking for the release and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, may Chukwu Okike Abiama protect them. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to protect our mothers in the United States who are doing marvelously well, who are speaking up for their son, crying daily for their son, fighting hard for their son, not just speaking, acting on the ground for their son to make sure that their son is released. May Chukwu Okike Abiama bless our mothers from the United States. All the leadership of Ipob, may Chukwu Okike Abiama strengthen them and give them wisdom to continue this fight. The wisdom to continue to pilot this very ship until we go to our destination. May Chukwu Okike Abiama protect everyone that is genuinely fighting for freedom. And may Chukwu Okike Abiama bring back our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to us very soon, hell and hearty. He is going to join us. No man can stop him. No woman can stop him, because he has been appointed on an assignment and he must accomplish his assignment. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching, and remember blessed. Bye-bye. See you again on the next video.
Thank you.